Hi guys, this video was produced as part of the Biodiversity Conservation and Management course requirements. I hope you enjoy the video and find it beneficial.
Yay, we've arrived at our first destination. It is Zoo Johor, guys.
The Johor Zoo, originally named the Kebun Binatang, was opened in 1928 by Sultan Sir Ibrahim Ibni Almarhum Sultan Sir Abu Bakar. It was designed to house His Majesty's personal animal collections at the time, serving as a symbol of diplomatic ties with the countries and places he had visited. Recognized as one of the oldest zoos in Malaysia, Johor Zoo is home to 275 animals from 4 groups of species: mammals, primates, reptiles, and birds. Its main attraction is the tiger, a symbol associated with Johor's football club, JDTFC, also known as the Southern Tigers. In addition to the animal exhibits, the zoo features a playground for children, an amphitheater, and shaded rest areas. Visitors can also feed the animals, take photographs, and even pet them. As I have previously worked as a zookeeper in several wildlife parks, the visit to Johor Zoo brought back many fond memories, and my love for animals made the experience even more special. After spending about 2.5 hours there, we left the zoo and headed to our next destination.
Here we are at our second destination, Taman Botani Johor.
Taman Botani Johor, located in Sri Medan, Batu Pahat, was originally an iron mine approximately a century ago. In 2000, it was designated as Park Semayan Negara before being formally established as Taman Botani Johor in 2006. The park spans roughly 240 acres and is administered by the Johor State Landscape Department. The park features 12 distinct types of plots, and the most unique is the Johorensis plot, which is planted with tree species found exclusively in Johor. The park's management has identified 92 species of trees and plants. Additionally, 4 mammal species and 38 bird species have been recorded in the park with the assistance of PERHILITAN and Johor National Parks Corporation. The primary attraction of Taman Botani Johor is its breathtaking lake view. Beyond its role as a center of excellence in tropical plant conservation and biodiversity research, Taman Botani Johor is accessible to the public for both recreational and educational purposes. Since the park is located approximately 15 minutes from my father's hometown, the visit reminded me of his childhood stories and created a profound sense of personal connection for me. We ended our first day of the trip at about 7 p.m. and then headed to Melaka to have dinner and get some rest.
It is our second day of the trip and we're going to visit Turtle Conservation and Information Center, Melaka.
The Turtle Conservation and Information Center, previously known as Turtle Management Center, was established in 1990 and is managed by the Melaka Department of Fisheries. The center conducts hatchery, conservation, and research programs, and works to protect hawksbill turtles from the threat of extinction. The center also provides information and educational activities, public awareness in conservation of hawksbill turtles, as well as a tourist attraction in Melaka. The center features 2 ponds where visitors can observe several hawksbill turtles up close. If you come at the right time, the staff will also be available to answer all your turtle-related questions. Visitors may also volunteer to assist in maintaining the center's surrounding area, as well as the beach where newly hatched turtles are released. I'm truly grateful for this visit. It was an unforgettable experience and enriched me with so much new knowledge about turtles. And last but not least, this group photo of my course mates together with our lecturer marks the end of our field trip. See you next time. And now, it is time to reflect on our field trip. I gained a lot of new knowledge from this field trip, especially from the visit to the Turtle Conservation and Information Center. These are the top 3. Firstly, the sex of turtles is influenced by the temperature during the incubation period. In short, higher temperatures produce female turtles, while lower temperatures produce male turtles. Secondly, turtles use environmental cues from their natal beach to return for nesting. Last but not least, there are 7 species of sea turtles in the world, 4 of which have been recorded in Malaysia. This field trip has made me aware of the real issues and challenges in the conservation process. As individuals, we all have a role to play in preserving biodiversity, even through simple actions such as not littering. When practiced collectively, small changes can make a significant impact on the world. Hawksbill turtles play a key role in balancing marine food webs by regulating sponge populations on coral reefs. Healthy coral reefs, supported by this balance, indirectly sustain fisheries that rely on the biodiversity maintained by hawksbill turtles. It is important to conserve hawksbill turtles because they help maintain balanced and functional marine ecosystems. As turtles are sensitive to environmental changes, they also serve as indicators of marine ecosystem health. Formerly known as the Game Department, the Department of Wildlife and National Parks, PERHILITAN, Peninsular Malaysia is an agency under the Ministry of Natural Resources and Environmental Sustainability. One of PERHILITAN's key duties is implementing the Wildlife Conservation Act 2010. Its main responsibilities include the protection, management, and preservation of wildlife and national parks in Peninsular Malaysia through enforcement, conservation programs, and public engagement. While PERHILITAN is responsible for terrestrial wildlife, marine wildlife falls under the jurisdiction of the Department of Fisheries, DOF. Founded as the Colonial Fisheries Unit in 1894 by the British government, it is now an agency under the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security. One of DOF's key duties is enforcing fisheries laws and regulations as outlined in the Fisheries Act 1985. DOF is responsible for managing and developing the country's fisheries sector, to ensure food security, increase income, and promote sustainable resource use. While the Wildlife Conservation Act 2010 applies only in Peninsular Malaysia, there are similar state-level laws such as the Wildlife Protection Ordinance 1998 in Sarawak and the Wildlife Conservation Enactment 2016 in Sabah. On the other hand, marine conservation is primarily governed by the Fisheries Act 1985, along with the National Parks Act 1980, which covers marine national parks. As you can see, some of the laws were gazetted more than 2 decades ago and may now be outdated. Therefore, legislation related to conservation needs to be reviewed and amended at least once every 5 to 10 years, as biodiversity is deteriorating at a faster rate than we ever imagined. In a world driven by artificial intelligence, cutting-edge technologies must be integrated into conservation efforts. These technologies will greatly enhance our knowledge and understanding of current conditions, as well as support informed decision-making before it's too late. That concludes the presentation. I hope this video contributes to raising awareness and enhancing our understanding of biodiversity conservation. Please feel free to share it with your family and friends. Together, we can protect our biodiversity and build a brighter future for generations to come. Thank you.